Okay, here we are, ready to go. We've already set our good old yep, I think we're good. I'm not really set up for free range. I don't have the space. I'm kind of using my throttle, and you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm backing away. I'm backing away from the old throttle and stuff, and I'm gonna use touch controls because it just feels better. So let me have a look here. Bear with me. Okay. There's always a lead in the way. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, that feels so much better. Free hands and all. Oh, I love it. Get rid of that. See, now I can do everything I want to do. What I do need to do though is grab that, stick it in there, and let's see how long it lasts today. If we have the same problem I did today, I'll just have to look through the old look through the whole hole, or I'll have to do that, and I'll have to see what people are saying here, which is very ugly for the stream, but until the dash sorts itself out, that's basically what I've got. So what we're going to do here is get rid of that. We'll put our fuel pumps to auto. Don't need our taxi lights, don't need our landing lights. That looks all good. And hey Tot. Yeah boy. Okay. It's not Tot, it's, sorry, the old BR, it's hard to see. Tobias, welcome aboard. Okay, we're going to head, we're basically ferrying our way back to Idaho, so I'm just going to get into this and get it done. Yes, we're in the flight position there. That looks pretty good. We're going to put ourselves at, I think we might go 12,000 or something. Yeah, I have to turn it. But I have to say, something is really cool. Just do 12,000 today. Is that I put that little patch in that allows me to use the autopilot. Isn't that awesome? That is the best thing in the world. A little patch from oh god, what's the name? I can't remember the name of them. But what they're doing is they're going through different aircraft that don't have enough support for like touch controllers, and they're going through and bringing up all the different putting in the click spots that aren't done yet. And there's a lot of Carenado planes that obviously aren't done. All the new ones are going to be released VR compatible, but the old ones not so much. So if we look at things like this, is actually better. If you look down here at the heading, that's a lot better, which is fantastic. It doesn't just slip out of the way. The course too is fantastic. So there's a lot of things here that actually work a lot better. So I'm pretty stoked about that, because I absolutely love this aircraft. It's just so great for FS economy, and it's just fast. 10 people does the job. Look at it. It's a freaking Ferrari. That's what it is. Okay, let's line ourselves up and let's get going. So we're sorted. We've got 189 to go on that. We're going to arm that one, which is there. Beautiful. I've yet to test this up and down, but right now we're going to get going. In brake. Oh, keep it straight, boy. Oh, we've got wind. Our trim's a bit out too. Yeah, our trim is definitely a bit out. Okay, I may have to change the trim. There's a landing gear. I'm struggling with the trim right now, so bear with me. I'm going to get rid of our flaps here. What I will do, I will pause for 1 second, just like that. Let go of that. And I'm just going to see our trim here. There it is there. I think that should be good. Bear with me. Oh. No, that is not correct. Okay, we'll do this another way. The joys of VR and trimming an aircraft. Okay. Okay, that might be okay. We'll soon find out. Oh, and also, I'm loving... Okay, let's nav this up. And AP on. Okay, we're going to let that go. I'm going to swing this around. Don't hit anything. Now, as far as this goes, we're probably going to... Still having issues with our trim. I find with this aircraft you really need to trim to the flight director, otherwise you have lots of trouble. So if we're going to have a look in here, we're going to set this at about I'll probably do it. So we'll leave it about there, and that should be at 12,000. So hopefully we're all trimmed. Ah, look at that. Hot. That's what it is, it's hot. Okay, we're just getting ourselves on course here. Okay, what? Nothing makes me happier than the autopilot actually working. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, I'm loving it. I love this aircraft. I know it's not the best when it comes to flight dynamics and all that type of stuff, but it's a joy to fly, and it does a great job in FS economy. So looks like we're sorting this out here as well. Just make sure that everything is looking good. Autopilot, we're trimmed pretty good. Looking sweet. Okay. What's our ETE? 52 minutes. Well, we will sort that out. I'm going to put out torque at about 35 or so. I'll leave that there. Let's have a look outside. Oh, it's running very smooth too. That is a very odd looking airport. Hey Shane, how you going? Welcome aboard. Yep, we're in the PC-12. I don't know if you have this one, Shane, but I'm using the little patch done by those guys that are sorting out all the VR configs. I know in the I think it was an Explain Facebook today. One of the guys in there, he's obviously in the team, and he released this today. Well, I don't know if he's released it today, but he does other aircrafts as well, and it is sweet. If you do have this aircraft, you'll know that the autopilot doesn't work, and you'll probably find in a lot of the Carenado aircrafts that it doesn't work, but we are a winner. Look at this, it all works. The heading bug, works a lot better, and I am loving it. By the way, I hope our volumes are good, so let me know. What isn't working though is I'm not allowed to trim on the trim while the autopilot is on. Only in that, but I can on my joystick, so on my throttle. So bear with me while I just fix this up. Tell you what, it's running really nicely today. Sorry, I'm trying to look at this and give you a good view at the same time, which is always tough to do. Yeah, sorry I can't give you the right name. Wait, can I see? No, because I restarted my computer, so I don't have the I think the guy's name is Kipler or something. It's either in VR Aviation Forum, which I don't know if you're in that one, Facebook, or it's in the X-Plane Facebook. SimVRlabs. Well, I'm going to have to find out what for you, because that's just ridiculous. Bear with me. Out that window for a second. Is it in? I think it's VRAV. Yes. Okay, I've got it. It's SimVRlabs is what it is, which is in the VR Aviation Facebook, and his name is Joe Kipler or something like that. He's just done it. So obviously he's done it for the LES Saab 340. There's a couple other ones he's done it for as well. How are we going? 37 minutes. That's not too bad, is it? I really like this plane. It is sweet, and it's running really well. It's like buttering here. But, yep, just like Tobias said, butter. Yeah, you're in that group. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you love your VR too, don't you? I really enjoyed your VR video too. Yeah, I think there's your comparisons between P3D and X-Plane. I've got a little bit of a stutter right there in the VR, but it may be just a change in the tile for the ortho that happens. So we'll see. Yeah, getting a little bit of movement, but this US ortho is definitely very sweet as well. So basically, I'm a little bit northwest of Salt Lake City actually, and I'm heading towards Idaho. So I'm actually in Utah at the moment, I think. Definitely like this side of the country. It just in the ortho, it just is portrayed a lot better than the eastern side. The greens and stuff on the ortho is just not fantastic, whereas this looks incredible in VR. I've actually knocked back a bit of the auto gen, so which is okay in VR because you don't notice the auto gen as much anyway. So hope nobody's afraid of heights either. Oh yeah. Let's just reposition our dash. There we go. If you do use dash, sometimes depending on how you're moving, your position of your little dash chat box and stuff is relative to your position in the, that you've recentered your VR. So if I go like that, there's my dash there. If I go across here, no, when I recenter like this, I'll get my dash chat box back where it's supposed to be. But there's just so many things to do when you're doing VR and streaming. It's so much easier to do like 2D stuff. But I love to fly in VR, so I can't help it. Now we're looking 34 minutes. We are doing 263 knots and we've got 34 minutes to go and 151 nautical miles. I would love it. I would love it if they brought out a REP for the PC-12. Would love it. Now I do have a coffee somewhere here. Shane, I'm using the Oculus Rift CV1, which I have taken off the headsets, the earpieces, because I lost sound in my right hand one, and they were like, oh, send it back to me. And talking in the group, so many people have had problems with their earpieces, and one person, I can't remember who it is, Andy or something, he said that he has sent his back twice and he's about to send back his third one, and I was like, you know what, I'll just use headphones and we'll get past it. It's obviously a design flaw, and sending it back's not going to help anything really. So how are we going on our fuel? Okay, so basically this endure here means we have 1 hour and 24 to go. So so basically what it means is so we use 545 per hour, and the amount we have is 759. So yeah, obviously changing the torque will give us a lot more time and stuff. Yeah, like, yeah, you're right, Shane. I have a 933 Logitech, and it has like 8 speakers in it and all this type of stuff. So I don't mind. It's okay. You know, and there's going to be next gen headsets at some stage. So you know, I'm pretty sure everything else will last. Everything else is working pretty good. It's obviously a design flaw that they really need to fix. It's that down the side, the Velcro strap on the inside obviously rubs against the little audio tape that runs down the shaft of the headset there, and it's obviously worn down wires in there or something like that, or part of that. It's like, I think it's like a tape. Wow, that looks pretty sweet. So we're at 12,000 feet. So now this ortho is about 16, I think, 16 zoom level, but still 16, but around airports it's 17, which is definitely reasonable. Hey, so we've got a bit of weather over there. Now, Dash, this is going to die this restream chat. Will I? Hey, Jackman, I didn't see you there. How you going, man? Welcome aboard. We're just doing a bit of a ferry on our way to Idaho. I don't actually have any passengers on board, but I obviously had to log into FS Economy just to get going. If you guys do FS Economy, let me know, because I think it's awesome. It adds another element to the whole flight. Also, talking about VR, found out today that your field of view in VR is relatively terrible for viewers. Like, obviously, you know, you're in the headset, it looks great to you, but people watching it, you've got a really small window. So I found this little startup parameter for the Oculus mirror. Basically, it tries to give you as much field of view as you can get. So I can put it in the description. It's definitely something to look at, and I think I have a better field of view than what I usually do. So yeah, if you look at my DC3 video from today, and compare it to a DC3 VR video from a couple of days ago, I think I've definitely got a better field of view. Oh yeah, just started a month ago. Do you have a group? You should definitely join our Aussie group. A really cool bunch of Aussie fellas. But obviously you can join a couple of different groups. But also there's Brett's group and stuff as well, so you may want to join them. But yeah, I just like I think we're going to open up. Hopefully we'll open up a FOB in New Zealand too. So there's one in Papua New Guinea as well, but like huge hubs in Papua New Guinea, plus obviously the VR aviation group, which I'm in as well. So I do flights for both. Obviously you probably know the VR aviation guys and Bambino, so it's a great group as well. Like I said, you can join many groups, so hey Worst, with that, even with a greater field of view, you can still cut out, I think, like I usually cut out the sides a little bit, but obviously I haven't tweaked it enough at the moment, so you can probably see those sides a bit, I guess, right now. I'm just doing some testing with it, so we'll have to see how it goes. It's hard to keep the old flight interesting, isn't it? So, are you guys flying at all at the moment? I'm going to have some of my coffee. Let me just see. A second. Okay. Yeah, I'm one of those people that drinks coffee late at night and it doesn't do anything to me. Hey, what? 4,000 feet. Looks like we're skimming the top of these. I think the base level's about 4.2 anyway, you know, in this area of the States. Yeah, Worst, I'm gonna tweak that though. I'll tweak it and I'll stretch it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that it's just the fact that I haven't stretched it in SimVRlabs. So with the ortho, I've got pretty much all of western US, all the way up down the coast, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, and obviously California and Oregon and Washington. So I'm doing pretty good. Do need to get Idaho. Where are we going? 25 minutes to go. Have a look outside. Okay, so a little bit of weather there, but obviously we are escaping it. A little bit of flickering from the clouds as well. Or how many gigs is that? Or a fair amount. Awesome, Shane. Yeah. What size did you get, by the way? I know Brett has a 10 gig, but 10 gig is just hugely expensive. At the moment, I've got a 2 terabyte, and I've got all the West Coast. I have about 2/3 of England. I have the East Coast of Australia from Canberra to the coast all the way up to Brisbane, maybe missing 2 tiles in between. Then I have obviously US Ortho for the West Coast here. Then I have the Australian one, which is only zoom level 14. Plus I have New Zealand. That's kind of it, I think. And I'm pretty much, I think I had only used like 300 meg before I started flight simming again, so it's probably about 1.7 gig for all that, I think. 6 terabyte, yeah, well that's decent, isn't it? That's definitely decent. That's gonna get a long way with that. I find that I know a lot of people just do zoom level 17 across the states and everything. They do their own ortho. I use other people's ortho where I can, because you know, the people who do these are actually really good at it. And even though the zoom level may be a bit less, like 16 for US ortho stuff, I use that. Obviously Lindeman's for New Zealand, I use that as well. That's all 17. The good thing about the New Zealand ortho is you don't have to do the conversion you have to do in US ortho. Basically, I don't know if you know, but US ortho, you download it and it's all compressed, and then you get a command, a batch file to uncompress or whatever, or just change the files into the DDS files. Obviously that takes a long time, but obviously the zip file that you download is obviously a lot smaller than the actual size of the actual ortho in the end. We are not in ortho anymore. Dear God, how will I survive? There it ends. See? Anyway, but New Zealand ortho is great because you just download it. 10 gig doesn't seem so expensive. Yeah, 300 to 400 pounds. Yeah, it's about 500 to 600 bucks in Australia. 4 times 4. Run a raid, yeah. So, is a raid, ooh, is that like a NAS drive? How are we going? 21 minutes. But yeah, like I was saying, New Zealand ortho is really good. South Island's about 160 something gig, and North Island's about 120, I think. So, and it's just so easy to do because you don't have to do any conversions, just basically download and unzip. Wow, I talk a lot, don't I? Sorry, Gronny, I just got carried away. Nice stream. What VR system are you using? I'm using the Oculus Rift. I have a 1080 Ti and a Ryzen 1700 overclocked to 3.6 at the moment. Stock fan, so I want to get a water cooler, so I'll knock that up to close to 4. Obviously Intel would get better frames than what I do, but you know, even in 2D mode I'm running 45 up to 70 frames, pretty sweet. What I do like is, and find it a plus, is that this Ryzen definitely encodes better, and running SimVRlabs and stuff like that, it seems to run a lot better. And I know that I can do a lot of stuff at once, like encoding videos and stuff. Not that I've done many videos lately, but it's a powerhouse when it comes to doing that. Sorry, Gronny, I get carried away talking. I didn't read all the chat. There is a way to combine several hard drives into one device for redundancy. Yeah, I should look into that too. Okay, looking comfortable. I don't think my lens are as clean as possible. Now, X-plane scenery is good, let's face it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, and stock, it's obviously better than P3D. So I shouldn't complain that I'm flying through this area, but I would be loving some ortho right now. No problems, dude. Would you recommend it? The Rift? Would I recommend the Rift? I would definitely at this point in time recommend the Rift. You know, for what it is and the cost that it is at the moment, it's pretty damn good. You know, the Odyssey, I would recommend the Odyssey too. Not that I have one, but you know, the resolution in that is supposed to be really, really good. I don't know how it goes with X-plane stuff because I don't have one, but I think the Rift, you can't go wrong, especially with the price being relatively sweet at the moment. You know, it's lightweight, it fits on your head just fine, all that type of jazz. So, what was the other part? How do you control the aircraft? Right at this point in time, I'm only using the touch controllers. Obviously I can grab onto here, do this, here's my throttle, flaps, all this type of stuff, the lights, everything works here. I have a new patch that I just installed that makes the autopilot work properly. I can obviously set all this type of stuff with my everything. You know, click on these, zoom in, zoom out, all that type of jazz. It's all working just fine. I really like using touch controllers over using my joystick, just because for me it feels more natural. What I don't like is using a joystick and throttle and then having to pick up the touch controller. As it is, I don't feel these touch controllers here. I'm holding them, they feel like my hands after a while. I don't really notice anything, and I just do it like feel like I'm in a cockpit. I use, I'm going to say this, sometimes use the mouse and never touch controls and fly on both methods. Yeah, it depends. Everyone's different, and everyone likes things differently. Some people don't even like VR. They're like, I just feel like I'm stuck in this thing, and so they like flying 2D. But to me, there's nothing better. Like, I'm sitting here with my touch controllers, headset on, and doing everything virtually. I do have, I need to reset that. I do have pedals. I actually have my G920 racing pedals as my rudders because I don't have any rudders, but there's a little plug-in called X toe brake or something like that, which allows me to set an access to my racing pedals, and so I can use them. So there we go. Rudders, they're a little bit really sensitive, so if I'm landing or taking off, it's really tough to keep it all straight and everything. Nightbot needs the space between URLs, I think. Oh, okay. Thanks, Worst. Yeah, thanks, awesome. That's good to know. I'll have to sort that out as well. The thing is, it doesn't show up very often, but actually, when I put that in there, I thought they were actually had like separate lines, but maybe I need to put like a hyphen or whatever it's called. How are we going? 15 minutes to go. Yeah, any questions about VR? Obviously, Worst knows a lot about the VR as well, and so does Awesome Gamer. He's does a lot of VR as well. It's funny because I fly the 737 as well, and that is one of the most amazing feelings in VR because it's just big and all that type of jazz. But then again, I go to like a Cessna and it's all, you know, all around you, just like just in this small little cabin, and that's a great feeling too. Now, are we going? What do we got? 14 minutes to go. Let's have a look outside. Yep. That is normal X-plane scenery right there. Now, once again, when Dash decides that this chat is going to die, I do apologise because I won't be able to see chat, and you'll have to actually pull up chat in the Dash so I can actually see the chat, or I'll have to look out through my nose. In Petri, you keep hands on the host all the time. I control everything I have mapped to the hardware. I'm really looking forward to seeing you land with the controllers. Oh, yeah, Ronnie, we are 13 minutes out. Yep, I should probably make my descent. What have we got? Let me just, I need to recenter my, so what I'm going to do, bear with me, I need to put that back a bit. Why will the Dash die? I don't know, it just does. It goes for a certain time and it can't handle it anymore and it just dies on me. And what it basically does, it puts like either the wallpaper of my monitor or something on it, and when I go back into like Dash here again and I grab a screen, it's just basically an error. So I don't know, you know, it's beta, so yeah, it's kind of annoying. We're lined up. Worst, in saying, talking about that, like having everything mapped to your joystick and your throttle, that's obviously awesome because you're flying VR, but to me, you know, if flaps are on your throttle or your trim up or your landing gear, it's not the same as going landing gears here. Gotta put flaps on. I need to trim, you know, all that type of stuff. For me, that's not as immersive, but that's just me. Yeah, Oculus Home 2 Beta works for me too. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? We're at 11,000 feet, so... Okay, so at a distance of 30 nautical miles to go, I'll start making my descent, and my ground speed is 250, so I'm going to use my descent rate of about 400 feet per minute, and that should get us down there, just sweetums. Now, I don't know where I'm going to fly next. I'll have to have a look at FS Economy, see if it is actually... Oh, look. An airport. Oh, that's a bit of a rough one. I had to go... I've been having to go with WED as well. I was working on Niagara Airport, having got that, and also Ballina, Byron Bay. I noticed there's a couple of airports out there that have the runways and everything done and the taxiways, but there's no buildings. For instance, I know that someone has done Ballina Byron, obviously off the org, you can download it, but as far as it being a global airport in Explain, it's the stock one in the global airports, it's just, there's no buildings. And same with Lismore, there's no buildings. I think it's quite odd. Yeah, I know, we've had this we've had this discussion already, haven't we? Yeah, but you know, you just do what you do. You just fly the way you want to fly. Like, I took off in the DC-3 the other day or whatever, and I was flying, I was like, okay, I'm going to do a 2D flight, and I was flying around, or I had truck IR on, and I was like, I can't do this. So I threw on the old VR, I was like, I just have to do it in VR, sorry guys, even though it's not as fantastic for viewing. I try to keep it, you know, smooth when it comes to, you know, moving the headset, but you know how it is. Sometimes you've got to do lots of stuff, and when I'm in the DC-3, I, you know, the throttle's down here, and I have to look, grab it, and tweak it, and then look back up here before I know it, because I'm using touch controllers, any slight movement of them, and I'm flying a different way, whereas if it was a joystick, you know, I know it's going to be stuck in the middle. I guess the yoke is different, but I don't have a yoke, so... Okay, how are we going? 38 nautical miles. Okay, we're going to make a difference here. We're going to... I don't even know what the... Okay, we're going to have to make this... I'm going to say... Come on. I'm going to take this down to about... I think about 6,000, because I don't actually know what altitude the airport is, and I'm in here, so I'm not going to have a look. What we're going to do, we're going to turn that on to, we're going to bring this down to about 1200. See how we go. We're going to watch our speed here, we're doing overspeed. Oh yeah, and I've tried just flying with touch controllers, didn't really work for me. Perhaps I give more time until it kicks in my brain. One of the problems I find with the touch controllers is that you gotta really make yourself room. Like, I cannot stand picking up controllers and smacking into stuff. Like, now, what I do is I back away from my desk and I swing around to the right, so I'm kind of parallel to my desk, whereas right here, there's my desk right, oh, there's my coffee. My desk is right here on the side, but on this side, obviously in a 737, I've got to get over to disengage or something like that. It's not a problem. Oh, there's my overspeed. Yeah, so me having to go under things or hitting things, I brace my immersion, so I need to make sure that I'm totally away. And the way I sit, I've got like at least like a meter in front of me and a meter to the side, so it's all good. How are we going? 6 minutes and we're at 10,000 and we're coming down at... Yeah, I think that's okay. We just need to keep an eye out. Hey, VR, just calm down. Jumpy. We're right on track. Oh, a bit jumpy. Sometimes. Oh, yep. I don't know why sometimes it does that. Now we do have an airport just here too. Over here. Well, I can't see it. Oh, why are we jumping? One thing about getting into VR that it's so temperamental. Sometimes you can be running smooth as hell, and then it just spits dummy. Oh, there we go. There it is there. So yeah, you never know. 5 minutes to go. Yep, she's just being a little jumpy at the moment. I don't like it. What mode do you use for joystick and stick controls? Ergonomic mode. Yeah, I'm still using the ergonomic mode. I just feel it's better. I don't know. I guess I'm used to it because that's how it was before you could have a choice. And basically, my right hand arm is resting on my chair arm right here. You can obviously see it running along like that. I remove my other arm so I can actually get this. Now, the problem with flying the PC-12 is when you bring the throttle back, you get to a point where it starts to go into reverse thrust. So that's the thing I don't like about flying this with the touch controllers, that if I put it in the wrong spot, I go into reverse thrust, which is just not cool. I don't like that. So I've got to, you'll see when I'm landing what the problem is. But yeah, she's a little bit jumpy at the moment. 4 minutes to go. I'm going to start bringing it back. What I try to do though is, if I can get it to like 7 torque, I'm pretty good. Oh, itchy nose. Sorry about the headset movement. Okay. Got some good access here. Yeah. Okay, we're down to 200 knots and we have... Yeah, my headset's not really on my head properly. I really need to tighten that a bit. It's a bit better. Okay, we need to level out. We're obviously getting down. I have no idea what altitude that is. Maybe it's about 2,000 perhaps? Question. A very good question. Okay. 4 minutes to go still. Alright guys, if you're enjoying a little stream, throw us a follow or a like, a subscribe on the old YouTubes. That would be awesome. Trying to get myself happening here. Hey. I think I slowed down a bit prematurely. We're still doing 170 knots, which is nothing to laugh at. Oh, yeah, worst. It is correct. That's what I find with VR, especially when you're in a 737 or something like that. It's absolutely crazy, you know, coming in on approach and, you know, flying and then having to reach over to the throttle, grab it. The worst thing is reverse thrust, because the click spot on the reverse thrust of a 737 is so small. You know, you're trying to keep the 737 straight on the runway as you're coming in. You got to obviously pull the throttle off, land it, try to grab the reverse thrust while keeping the aircraft straight. It's tough. Whereas if you just use normal throttle and you know, stick and stuff, it's easy as pie. I guess it's just one of those challenges you have to, you know, get used to. How are we going? 2 minutes out. Are we? Hmm. 1 minute 49. Let's bring it back a bit now. Rearranging, getting our position. Oh, there's an. Oh, there we go. Okay, quick, we can do this. If we're good, we can get straight in. So let's see how we go. Now, yeah, the hardest thing here is to bring it down. Hardest thing to do is grabbing this throttle right here. There we go. Now the problem is, obviously when I come in and land, it's a bit tough to look right at everything for you guys, because I need to try to keep, you know, looking at the runway and stuff. Okay, tree green, 40 flaps. That's fast. We've got 9 on the torque, so we're doing okay. We want to... We're doing 90, we're doing 80, so we want to do about 400 feet per minute or so. It's like we're pretty good. I think we need to give ourselves a bit more. It's actually quite sensitive, so I'm only moving my hands just a little bit. At some stage though, I've got to get to the throttle and take it. I've got to take it off, but not to go too far that I've hit reverse thrust. See, so yeah. It can be a doozy. There's reverse thrust. Now I can use reverse thrust. Not quite on the center line, but and rudders are very, very sensitive. Okay, well, there we go. Let's the brakes on. This is our runway now. We made it. Yeah, there's a special ordinary mode. You don't really grab the yoke and do. Yeah. Pretty comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's actually flying in VR is actually you pretty cool. What I've got to do now? I've got to have a look and see how our FS economy is going. Right here, I'm gonna have to open up now. Bring that up over there, and then I'm gonna open. Hey, where are you? I'll log in on. Thanks. Okay. Oh, Granny, thank you for the follow. Awesome, cheers, man. Very awesome. Very awesome. No problem. Anytime. Any questions, just let me know. Okay, so we're logged in. We're gonna where aircraft is. Here. Something with a bit of something. Oh, that's not. Is it? Open. Guess I just have to grab these two. Night, Granny. Thanks for coming on board. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with these two. Like, no, it's not much, but it's heading in the. So we are going to get in. Now, yeah, we're gonna have a look at our lines. Fly forward, A. Fly forward. Fly for anyone there. But okay, like it's Adley's time. Not much money, I know. That and Ellen, like to have him anyway. Good. Throw that in there like that. Hopefully, too long. I think it should be good. Ready to go, departing. Skip. Yeah. Now, departing flight. Good. Okay, now, where do we have to go? KB. Get ourselves. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's get this happening here. Oh. Okay. Kilo Bravo. Zulu. November. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Lovely work. Drop that in there. Okay, let's get rid of that one. 141. Looks about right. Invalid. Okay. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to clean my headset. Bear with me. How are we looking? Oh, jeez. Just put my head through the windscreen. Okay, now I have to do is find one controller. Okay, all the controls over there. I've got it. Okay, we're laughing. Oh, thanks Shane. Thanks for coming aboard. We'll see you later. Oh, what happened? Thanks for coming aboard. We'll see you later. I'm looking forward to one of your new videos when it comes out. Okay, we're going to put this at 6,000. Well, let's go up to 10,000. No, 8,000. Okay, we're going to put that in there. What have we got? KBZ A142 tracking 3. Okay. There we go. It's weird how it doesn't like to do that. Okay, off we go again. Let's get moving. Now we've got 15 flaps. That's good. May as well take off our brake. We have lots of runway. And it's very twitchy, the old rudder pedals, so let's just get into it. Keep that nose down till we get about 80 knots. Looking good. Let's bring it up now. Slowly but surely. Okay, positive rate. Gears up. Beautiful. Okay, what we're going to do is we're not going to... Well, we need to put our flaps up. Otherwise it's going to beep us forever. What we're going to do is going to get to 150 knots here, and we're going to hit our indicated airspeed. Hopefully we'll be working just nicely. We'll move on our next leg. Crop circles. Let's have a look, see what our I'm having a bit of issues with the blurry lens. That's not too bad. Looking good. Now, yes, we are leveling out. Awesome. I'm going to bring our torque back a bit to about 34. It's a good amount for cruising outside. Let's see what our ETE is. 40 minutes? Well, no, because we're gonna... I might actually crank this up. We're in flyover country now in every sense, right? fly over country. Yeah, it looks like the country doesn't look at all these. I guess it's like irrigation rings, isn't it? It's like the way that they irrigate, like they. I don't know. Is that why they're like that? I don't know. I'm not a farmer. Okay, I'm going to crank this up a bit. Awesome. Oh. It just seems like a very, like the irrigation apparatus would have to throw water a very long way from the center. I don't know much about it, so I should shut up. What's that? Not an airport. Yeah. Yeah, there's, look, just like there, the river right in the middle. Good one, guys. Good one. Let's see if Google has pics. So basically, the irrigation system is in the center like this, and it has arms going out from it, and it just spins all the way around this. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, straight across the river. Okay, what are we looking at? 32 minutes. I think that's pretty good. What? What is going what is Nightbot going on about? I need to fix that as well. Sorry. Yeah, I've really got to sort out this whole Nightbot thing. It doesn't. Is it letting you post the link? I think it is though. Oh, it's a warning. Okay, I'll have to check that out too. Sorry about that. Apparently you're not allowed to post. Apparently no one's allowed to post links. Oh, that's funny, Nightbot. You're a classic. So much to look after when you're doing this type of stuff. I actually thought the arms of the system actually drive around on wheels. Gotcha. Yeah, I actually thought I got rid of the whole... Oh, look, there it goes. Right. There goes the pin. You bastard. You bastard, Dash. I really hate this Dash sometimes. So now... You're just the worst. Okay, so... By the way, I cannot use Dash anymore inside here, so I'm sorry about that. What I will do though, is I will check out quickly what everyone says like that. I'm sorry, it looks ugly on stream, I know, but until Dash stops screwing me over and stopping, so what happens is, if I go back in here and grab Dash, look, it looks exactly the same as, like, it's ridiculous. Just give me the text. Anyway. There we go. I will check, guys. I will check to see what you are typing. Boring as hell, but yeah. We've got 29 minutes to go. I would like to crank up the speed. I'd like to get moving. One hour 13 worth of fuel left. It's okay. I actually wonder where I actually am. Well, actually, let's grab this. We'll have a look. So... what have we got here? Is ID 52. Is it trying to tell me that that's the border? No, that's not the lake for ID 32, is it? No. I don't actually know. Yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly where we are at the moment. I'll leave it like that. Move that. Like that. Turning, let's try turning it off, turning on what dash you're talking about? If I turn off dash, I'll lose, you know what? I know what we can try, yep. What I'll do is I'll exit out of VR mode and come back in. But, in saying that, I'll have to pause. So, bear with me. If this fails, I'll have to complete the flight in 2D mode. Which I don't want to do. Let's try. Let's experiment. Pausing. Now. Closing Oculus. Opening Oculus. Okay. Oh. What? We good? Hopefully you guys can still see me. No, it doesn't work. Look, see? Gives me this blue screen again. It's ridiculous. Okay. I think I actually had tried that before. Yeah, it's quite annoying actually. So once again I do apologise. Until I find something else I can use to stick. I'm pretty sure there is a different program you can use to add things. I know in Elite Dangerous I could add screens and YouTube and stuff in there. We're on 26 minutes. This annoys me because, you know, you can't see people's chats and you don't... Oh, you can't see people's chats and you don't answer them. People go, hey, you're not talking to me, so I'm just going to leave. Oh. The other thing I found about it too is if you screw around with dash too much while you're doing this, it seems to affect your VR bit. Yeah, a couple of little spikes there. I think we need to make I don't know what these mountains here are, but I think we need to get higher. Yeah, I think she's getting a touch jumpy. Yeah, you can just look. Yeah, can you just pop up browser window? That's a good question. I think I have tried that. So if I grab, no, look, looks the same. Look, it looks ridiculous. Freaking, hey, come on. What do we got? 26 minutes. Yeah, she's a bit jumpy at the moment. Not happy, Jan. Not happy. You never know. Dash may have like a memory leak or something. Actually, X11 runs pretty good for a long time. So, yeah, Dash being in beta though, probably has a bit of problem with the old. Probably has a memory leak or something. But once again, this whole being able to use the autopilot, freaking awesome. Love it. Probably just yeah. Yep. Because yeah, that's what I reckon. It grabs like the whole window background. Really annoying. Because if we look behind, yeah, look, that's what it's pulling up. It's pulling up my background. Yeah, background is blue. I don't know why the background is actually blue, because I thought I had a like a screensaver. Anyway, we just can't deal with it for now. So I should start looking into it. I know some people obviously don't touch Dash because it is beta. I was talking to Brad on his stream the other day. He's like, oh no, I'm not touching that, I'll just look through my nose. But I don't like to do that because one thing, I can't see out my nose very well. And the other, I try to keep my head relatively still in the streams. Because I know that it's pretty shitty to actually watch the we're doing 241 knots. Pretty good. Autopilot's having a little bit of a diff at the moment. I don't know why he's doing that. Guess it's the trim. I'm going to say these mountains are about... No, they can't be. They're probably about 10,000 feet, I would think. 22 minutes. It's because we're gaining altitude. We need to... I think it might have something to do with my trim. Let me see. Trying to sort you out there, Mr. Trim. I think that might be better, yeah. Could be running smoother, it's being a little bit silly. Yep, 22. I'm streaming at 4500 bit rate at the moment. I was streaming at 6000, so I have a pretty good internet, so I can do that, but it doesn't mean that everybody can watch it. I actually haven't had anybody say to me, oh, I'm buffering, I can't watch this, so that's good. Yeah, I think we can level out between you and me, guys. Yeah, I've got probably the best connection you can get in Australia, so it's actually fibre to premise, which doesn't happen very often, so I'm pretty stoked with that. I have a feeling, let's have a look at our map again. Okay, there's KBTM, which is where VR Aviation is. So 1932 is obviously up here somewhere, but we are taking our little passengers to wherever we're going. Okay, so in saying that, do we just go through, is this Yellowstone National Park right here? I think it is. I think that's the airport that you use when you go to Yellowstone. This is Yellowstone National Park right here. How do I know that? Because I'm from Australia, that's why. Got it. So if we look, well, not that we can see anything because this is over that way. Oh, look, we've got some cloud. Where do you, aren't you in Europe, West? How's our temperature? -8. Yeah, we've got our mini icing on. Not that it actually is that it actually works in this aircraft or matters. That no, it's not. Yeah, it's not running as smooth as it was when I first started. Obviously because I've been screwing around, but we'll survive. I wonder what the elevation is for ABZN. . I'm not loving this cloud. I watched a stream from Australia who has about 800 kilowatts of streaming, and connection drops once per hour. And he says he was in a major city and cannot get the better internet connection unless it's paid commercial rate. Yes, I'm in Germany's room. Don't mention the war, I mentioned it once, but I think I got it right. You're funny. I actually have German ancestors. Actually, a lot actually. Well, not a lot. Obviously, part of one side of my family, and they were from Baden-Baden. Okay, I'm not totally convinced. I'm gonna go up just a tad more. It's getting a little bit cloudy around here. I wonder if I do this, change my heading a bit. Tell you what, default weather is not that bad. I don't know, I just thought of some German dude saying something, and I thought, well, yes, I can give that a go. Yeah, we're a bit jumpity here. Ourselves back on nav. I don't know why you need to do such a steep turn for that. Ridiculous. Yeah, if I didn't screw around with everything, we would not have this little bit of jumpiness. Up we go. What do I find though with if I have the slightest bit of judder or something in here, it not portray straight to what you can see. I feel that if there's something in here, I can see it before you can. I guess because I've got two screens strapped to my face. But yeah, I don't know what the frame rate is right now, but it's not great. Not running super smooth. Well, I think we're actually able to level out. Always quite deceiving, isn't it? It's a lot of low cloud. Now say Donaueschingen in Dusseldorf. See, I know Dusseldorf, but I don't know that one. Maybe we do need a bit more. Nope. Just keep throwing mountain ranges in front of me, don't they? How rude. 13 minutes. Where are we going? Let's have a look. Grab this. Yeah, she's a little bit jumpy. Now, I don't know, is this where we're going? Yes, it is. How about that? Okay. Yeah, well, there you go. I'll zoom this right in. Hey Racer, how you going? Oh, it's hot in there. Yeah, it is a little bit actually. We're getting the winter now, so it's actually getting a little bit getting a bit colder outside. Only when it's hot outside you can actually be comfortable. But when temperature's normal here. Yeah, see, we're coming into winter, so wearing this headset won't be as uncomfortable. Tell you what though, in the summer, gee, it was pretty hot. It's like I wish I was living in Germany. Down at Baden-Baden or Dusseldorf. Okay. I just hope we don't have too much cloud. This looks like pretty suspect terrain. I don't think we'll hit anything though. Now the problem here is that my little foam bit around my Oculus is starting to come away a bit, so it's kind of annoying. The problem is that we are approaching. Oh yeah, we're a bit jumpy. I don't like it. Problem is we're approaching. I don't know how low I can go. So KBZ, and I need to find out what elevation that is. Bear with me. Hey. Oh yeah. 1,000 elevation for rupees again. Four, 7, 3. 473. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, sorry about all the head movement, peoples. What's how many nautical miles we got? 41. Okay. I think we may be safe to start to send at about, well, let's say 20. Hmm. 20 nautical miles. So 4,400. So we're going to get down about 10,000, so that's not too bad. Oh, VR, what are you doing? Cut that out. Cut that out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not landing down in there. But soon enough, we'll clear this these ranges ahead of us, and then we pretty much go into an open plain, I think. Which would be nice. 8 minutes, eh? You reckon? This may be the last ridge. The last ridge. Really? Yeah, we're having a little bit of issues with the frames. I think it's because I stuck with the dash so much. But we haven't got far to go. Hang in there, people. Hang in there. But look at our map. I know this is kind of cheating, isn't it? Well, I'm surprised that like, what kind of map is this? That, you know, you're supposed to have like elevation, and why does it still say that I have stuff in front of me here? Like, what is this? What is this? It's saying this is a national park or something? I don't know. Anyway. Where we're landing. I'll put you there. Still in the middle of the wilderness though. Seven minutes. Oh. Overcast kills frames. Yeah, but I usually don't have that. I don't have a problem. Yeah, so where are they? Changing scripts. Yeah. Help out because he's. Yeah. Worse is helping me out with the chat. Seems to feel unnatural pushing buttons in the cockpit in such second. Yes, feels natural. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it does most of the time. The moments when it's awkward, mine shows them entirely like having. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it can definitely feel awkward. But like I said, it's kind of like a extra challenge. What a challenge is at the moment is that my frames are being a bit annoying, so I do apologise for that. But apparently There's 6 minutes to go. What I might do, just to, because we are having problems, I'm just going to go and get rid of it, see if it helps. There we go. Bit of cheating, but I think it has helped us for now. It was kind of getting to me as well, so I usually fly with weather completely all the time. Even in the 7.3 I have it on, I have no problem. So like I said, screwing around with it a bit is giving a bit of an issue. Don't give me a hard time for cheating, guys. Don't do it. Well, I get that without you. Okay, well, let's need to start coming down because we don't have long to go. 5 minutes. Okay, we'll bring back the throttle. And bring it right back because we are nearly there. There it is over there, I think. Wow, how about that? The weather just cleared up. Just like that. Amazing. So yeah, we're at 14,000 feet, so we need to drop 10. How many minutes we got to go? 5. We need to drop 10, so we kind of need to go a bit. That would require what I'm basically doing is grabbing my throttle, watching the torque so I don't go into reverse thrust. Now, this aircraft, you can introduce flaps 1 at 163. We're not quite there yet, so I could cheat and just dodge it up, but you know, try to follow some rules. Like an airport. It's because we can. Let's have a look at our approach. Oh. Enter. What do we got? What do we? 0. What heading are we on? We're on 3. Oh, directly north. 02. Okay. Okay. Yeah, did activate. Ah, stop it. We're nearly there. Bush flying, that's what it's all about. Kind of stuck. I'll bind the fuel lever to my second throttle axis on the stick, but if I apply much. The Donio 228. Yeah, that looks nice. That I wouldn't mind that. Pinocchio. I have to admit I purchased Donio, but just because I wanted to fly in Los Hermanos livery. Didn't even get to try her out. Why not? Ah, wow. I'm stuck back in PD3 at the moment. Yeah, that's a nice It's a nice aircraft. They fly them in Delukla as well. So they fly in the Twin Otter and stuff plus that. I was watching videos flying into what's it? Portugal. Is that how you pronounce it in France? Somebody told me about it. Who was it? That is a very nice place, I have to admit. A very interesting airport, and obviously a lot of PC-12s flying there. And I like how they say, if you fly into Portugal, you can pretty much fly level, and you pretty much fly straight onto the runway. Guess that's it over there. 3 minutes. Yeah, I think the Carenado did a better job with the Donia head to the PC-12. Regarding flight model systems and sound. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Well, the systems in the PC-12 are pretty automated, and I think that even the real aircraft, it's a pretty easy aircraft to get going. A lot of people like the flight model of the PC-12 though, but which came out first? I think the PC-12 did, didn't it? But that's all good info actually. How many people does the Donia actually hold? Okay. Bring it down. Really trying to size down. Okay, well, let's just grab onto this little baby and see if we can slow it down enough that we can get some flaps out. Which we're pretty damn close. Can't exactly see where the runway is right yet. Okay, we can get some flaps. Doesn't sound very good, does it? Well, actually sounds pretty good actually. Oh yeah, well we have to get down. Okay, it's going to start yelling at me saying I have no energy down, so we'll put that down. So we're basically at 2,000 feet. It's quite high actually, isn't it? Okay, let's just get into it. Not bad, we're doing okay. Have a look, what are you guys talking about? Oh god, I can't read that now guys, jeez. I think I'll have to read that when I land. You guys keep chatting between yourselves. And we're coming in. Just pretty much sitting right on top of my rudders too. They were a little high. Actually, we're pretty good. We're a little fast though. I don't know if this is the main runway or not. Okay, this time I'm grabbing onto the throttle and I'm just gonna take it in like that. I'm not even gonna look down, I'm just gonna grab onto it. Just use it as I need it. We're actually doing pretty good on speed actually. Oh. Well, oh, this isn't the main runway. Step on the brakes. Well, it wasn't the main runway. Anyway, we made it. Wasn't the most gracious landing, no doubt. But we'll go have a look. Actually, what I have to do is do the FS economy before it spits a dummy. Okay, let me read what happens here. Okay, well, PC feels like a modern jet fighter in some regards. Simple and clear. Yeah, true. Hey Hugo, welcome. I'm having problems with my chat ins now, so I haven't been able to chat as much. So it's like you guys are chatting yourselves. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the replay. I don't know why you guys need me. You just chat between yourselves. That's just fine. Okay, let's go back. Rewinding. Rewinding. Here we are. Back we go. Okay, now I'm going to get on the runway up here. Oh, here we are. Oh, I mightn't be in the right spot, but anyway, we'll have a look and see. Oh yeah? Well. Let me, I want to get off the runway just a touch. That's probably better. Just so I can spin around too. Have a little look-see. Here we go. Coming in. I think I pulled up a little early. Yeah, I did. Anyway, it's actually pretty... It was pretty decent, I reckon. Let's go in here. gonna... Where are we gonna go? Oh, it was a bit of a bounce. No worries. Okay. Actually, we didn't shut ourselves down. Okay, so basically, do that. Handbrake is on. We're going to turn off those batteries off. We're pretty much, yeah, I didn't really follow any procedure there, just did it. There we go. Isn't it beautiful? It really is a beautiful looking aircraft. Oh, it's hot. Look at it. I absolutely love it. I really do. Let's... Oops. Right. Oh, it's crash on me. And we're going to put out that. Put out. Go. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. Remember, if you enjoyed yourselves, throw us a like and subscribe and all that type of jazz. And we'll do some more. Go to our little flight. Better check on our... let me have a look. Kodiak. I did. A Kodiak or the... I know. But I'm going to turn that Nightbot off so that just to everything up. That's cool and interesting. Like that, yeah. It's absolutely amazing. I love doing it so many times. Great in the headset, great landing. Another max fainted. Oh well, there was a bit of a bounce. Right, you up. Yeah, landing badly. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, guys. We'll see you. Fun.